Hi, I'm Ingrid Fiedler, and this is Cooking Your Eggs in German. That's 3 minutes worth of tips and tricks to help you learn German faster, easier, and with a little bit more fun. So today we're going to continue the topic of masculine N-Nouns. You're probably wondering, what do gingerbread cutouts have to do with masculine N-Nouns? Well, a lot of your masculine N-Nouns are actually the professions. And of course, we'll only be dealing with the masculine professions because the feminine professions don't have this declension. That's why it's called the masculine N-Noun. And the feminine version is easier. Good, so it changes its ending. All right, sometimes the masculine N-Nouns add an E-N, sometimes just an N if the E is already existing. So the point of the little gingerbread men here is to not show you what it is. And that might sound counterintuitive, but it's not. Your idea of a president, an archaeologist, or a psychologist would be very different from mine. When I think of an Archäologe, an archaeologist, I think of Indiana Jones. But if I put an Indiana Jones person here, and you don't know who that is, that doesn't give your brain good information to help you remember it. All right, so I'm going to say the sentence, I see the, and then whatever the profession is. It's once here in the nominative and once here in the accusative. And then I'll say it in German. Ich sehe den, and then whatever the profession is. And it's my hope that when you hear the profession in English, your brain will bring up an image for you. And then when you hear the profession in German, it'll make that connection and you'll be able to hook the information on to something you already have in your head. It's always much easier to connect to something you already have in your head. All right, here we go. So, first one. I see, right? It's going to be all I see. Ich sehe den Archäologen. Ich sehe den Archäologen, the archaeologist. Ich sehe den Bauern. That's the farmer. I know, it doesn't sound at all like farmer in English, but ich sehe den Bauern. Ich sehe den Ethnologen. I see the ethnologist. And that doesn't bring a picture of anything to me. Ich sehe den Helden. Here you see this has the E-N that's added onto it because there's no E here. Ich sehe den Helden. So who's your superhero? Who's your idea of a hero? Okay, here we go. That's the next one. Ich sehe den Herrn. All right, no E. And this is the idea of man in the sense of Mr. or gentleman, or even biblically seen as God. All right, not that I think that gentlemen are God. It's just limited to the biblical sense. Ich sehe den Herrn. All right, ich sehe den Menschen. And here, Menschen is a person, right? So you could say there are a lot of people here. Da sind viele Menschen hier. Next one. Ich sehe den Philosophen. I see the philosopher. Ich sehe den Präsidenten. President. Ich sehe den Prinzen. So I see the prince. Who's your prince? Den Prinzen. Ich sehe den Psychologen. I see the psychologist. Ich sehe den Soziologen. I see the sociologist. Great, so that's a start. I'm going to compile a list of as many of the masculine N-Nouns as I can find over time on my website, fiedlerlanguages.com. But in the meantime, if you have questions about masculine N-Nouns and how they look in the rest of the declension, feel free to contact me at icfiedler@gmail.com. I would love to have your comments and love to answer your questions, and I look forward to hearing from you. Thank you.